Hey, it's Sandy, and I recently read this study. Well, I didn't read the study. I read the article. It was from Harvard University that said it's really, really good to mix up your workout routine. So, like if you've been running or walking or lifting weights, find something else to do, and you're going to live longer. Well, I'm glad I found it, and I'm glad that I found Pure Yoga. Go to pureyogatexas.com. They offer a bunch of different classes, and here's some of the ones that I have taken. I've taken the Inferno Hot Pilates class, which is great. I mean, you want to get a great workout, sweat a whole lot, and believe it or not, feel great when you leave. Sign up for that class. Maybe it's a Super 60 yoga class or a hot yoga class or any of their other classes that they offer at Pure Yoga. You're going to love this place. 2 locations, one north on Burnett Road, just off of 183, and another one downtown between 5th and 6th on Oakland. Get more information at pureyogatexas.com. Switch your workout routine up a little bit and go to pureyogatexas.com.
This is the JB and Sandy Show podcast. You can listen live every morning on 103.1 in Austin or stream the show on the iHeartRadio app.
Yesterday, I almost ran over an animal, and it's the worst animal you can possibly run over.
It was a dog.
Nope.
Oh.
A wild hog?
Not a wild hog. Even worse than that.
Worse than that?
Worse than damage-wise?
You often smell it, but never see it.
Skunk.
Oh.
Dude, in the middle, like in Cedar Park, Texas, driving around, you don't expect a skunk to run out in front of you.
Right. And they kind of nighttime guys.
They kind of gallop. It's like front foot, back foot. You know what I mean? And he's just moving along. And I saw that thing, and all I could think of is, man, if I hit that sucker, I am going straight to the car wash.
Yeah.
Because it will let loose its oily funk, and that's it.
It lingers forever.
Yes. Have you ever hit one? Anybody ever hit one?
No.
Ugh,
but I do know they get hit a lot. Just smell them.
Yeah, they do. And the thing about the skunk, I really kind of feel sorry for the skunk because it's only defense. It has no capabilities to fight. All it can do is fart. I mean, it can just let out the most rancid smell, and that runs off at anything that's trying to kill it.
Yeah, I went to a few people like that in middle school.
Its butt is its weapon.
Yeah, it's
distinct defense.
It's like the guy that picks fights on the street. Then when the guy wants to fight, he pulls his pants down.
But isn't it weird how instinctively all the other animals know? Oh, stay away from a striped guy.
He'll let you. They're kind of cute.
They are cute.
And you see people who've domesticated him, and I'm like, aren't you afraid if you make it mad, like he squirts you in your house?
I bet you can de-stink it.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Don't you think you could take the stink out of it? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. But
how do you become a skunk de-stinker?
Go to vet school.
You got A&M.
That's what it says on your card.
You probably don't have many customers if that's what you're specializing in.
That's all you do.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, don't do anything else.
Yeah.
Remember my aunt when she was
gosh. Yeah.
She was like, what did she say? Isn't it so weird how you can always smell skunks when you're driving down the road? We're like, it's because that's where they get hit by the cars. Right. That's why the smell is there.
Just didn't understand why it was always.
Couldn't put 2 and 2 together on that.
No. Why you smell them on the side of the road. So
I always feel bad when we, speaking of de-stinking, when we call it liquid butt, but we don't use the word butt. When your dog.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
It's very skunk-like.
Yeah.
I always feel...
But somehow worse.
Yeah, I feel... Because it'll get on you and you can't find it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take them to the vet and you're like, could you take care of their butt for me?
Butt juice.
And they call it expressing it. It's really like being Dr. Pimple Popper with a butt.
Yeah. What a terrible job.
My vet, Shiny's vet, was like, we can show you how to do that at home. And I was all, I will bring you whatever you want to be paid to do this for me. I'm not doing it.
That happened with us too. I think they said that to my wife. Like, I can show you how to do this. I'm like, nope, I'm good.
No.
Thank you.
No thanks. I'll leave that up to you.
Professional.
Ugh. So anyway, I almost hit the skunk.
Sorry if people are eating breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
We're really sorry.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your breakfast taco. We'll move on to something else a little bit more fun. I mentioned that everyone can follow us on socials, right? I did that. And the podcast, of course, JB and Sandy on the iHeartRadio app. Tricia's going to tell us that the H.E.B. fire guy, they caught him?
They caught him and they found out why he did what he did.
Not a smart man.
Trouble.
All right, stay with us. Tricia will fill us in on that coming up.
1031austin.com.
This is the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80s station 103.1. Text us 737-301-9600.
Coming up in the next 15, 20 minutes or so, where are people moving from when they come to Austin? It is not what you think. All the people that are moving to Austin, everyone thinks they're coming from one spot. They're not. And you're going to be surprised where they're coming from. We'll get to that in just a little bit. If you remember, we told you last week about some idiot that lit the toilet paper on fire at the H.E.B. on Riverside, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they have since caught him. Here's how it went down. Surveillance video showed a guy walking down the toilet paper aisle. His arm with some sort of a stick in it went out twice towards the toilet paper. And a couple of seconds later, smoke started rising. The guy then runs and gets a cart and runs over to the beer and wine aisle, fills up his cart and pushes the cart out to the produce store on the side of the H.E.B. So they have him on surveillance lighting it. They have him on surveillance stealing. And then he gets in his car and drives away. And the surveillance cameras in the parking lot get his license plate.
Oh, yeah. They've got, I think most of the H.E.Bs have cameras in the parking lot too. You know, they have a camera up and down every aisle.
Sure.
Right. No, they have him just kind of in the store. But I'm just saying every step of the crime.
I question his thought process. You said he lit the paper on fire first.
To create a distraction.
Then got a shopping cart?
Or maybe had a shopping cart over there, but is seen loading it into a shopping cart.
With liquor.
With beer and wine. And then running out the side door.
Ran out the door.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, I don't know if what H.E.B's rules are, but I know like at Home Depot, they tell their employees to not even stop the person. Right.
Right. That's a policy at most places, right? Unless it's a mom and pop shop. Any big corporate.
Yeah.
Any big corporate is probably going to say, just let it go.
Quick side story here on this, but kind of along the same path. So everyone knows 2222 and 620, you know where the little Smokey J's barbecue place is right there on the corner?
Forever.
Right. Right next to that used to be a liquor store and a check cashing place. And the guy that owned it, his name was Bob. And Bob moved to the Philippines with his wife years ago. But I used to go into that liquor store all the time. And I knew that he cashed checks there. And so it's like, I was talking to Bob. I have a tendency to like talk to people at convenience stores, liquor stores. I kind of become friends with them. It's a weird thing that I do. I don't know why, but I do. And I'm talking to Bob and I'm like, how much you make on checks? And what's the average, loan? He also did loans. You know what the average loan that he gave out was?
What?
$20.
$20?
Yep. For a guy to fill his car up with gas to get to work. And then he'd come back the next day and pay him $23. Wow. And he said they always paid. And I was like, Bob, you got a lot of cash here. He goes, yeah, I sure do. I go, you ever worried about getting robbed?
Because it was kind of out in the middle of nowhere back then. Not so much now.
Not so much now. Right.
A little isolated from, like police pursuit and all that.
Right. Yeah. And I was like, you ever worried about getting robbed? And he goes, buddy, if we get robbed, and he reached into his pocket and he pulled out a 38. He goes, we are going to shoot it the F out. and he goes, come here. And he took me behind the counter, and underneath his counter, he had a mounted 357 underneath the thing aiming directly at your crotch.
So you stood to the side when you went in after that.
And then behind him at a pump action 12 gauge Remington shotgun. He's like, we're going to shoot it the F out.
It's like, we are not going quietly.
I'm like, Bob, is it really worth all that? He goes, yes.
Just on principle.
Yes, I am not going to be robbed. So anyway, Bob shut her down and moved to the Philippines.
I feel like people who went into that place probably knew there was at least 3 guns pointing at them the whole time they were in there. That was the kind of establishment it was.
Right. It was seedy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Check cashing and liquor.
Yeah, but as long as Bob was on your side, you were fine.
Yeah, he was a good dude. He was an interesting guy. He was a one of those deep water Navy divers, the guys that go down and have to pressurize for a while before they go down however 1,000 feet it is.
Oh, I just watched a movie about that on HBO. I've seen a documentary about it, and then I saw the movie that was a dramatization of that documentary. That is serious stuff.
Yeah, there's some jobs in the world I would not do, and that is right at the top of the list. That and the guys that work on hanging iron. Like back, you've seen the photos of New York City being built with the iron workers. The guys just,
my gosh, walking around.
Yeah.
Sitting there having lunch.
Yeah.
Dangling, unsecured. All my uncles were iron workers.
Oh, they never fell, did they?
No, they always secured themselves. I mean, I think you get a lot of trouble if you didn't. But man, just freely walking around that high up just makes me
JB, didn't you climb a radio tower once?
I think it had an elevator, but it opened. You're basically standing on a platform and holding a pole in the middle. Everything else is wide open.
Oh.
And I went up, I want to say it was 1,500 feet. It was insanely high. Like, it was ridiculous. I was in Cedar Hill at Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
The engineer intern. He was like, hey, I'm going to the tower. You want to go? I'm like, wow. I was terrified.
Did you just freeze and just hold the pole the whole time?
Well, and then when you get up to the top area, there's a walk around kind of platform, but it's a see-through grate.
No.
Yeah.
Really great.
Did you get on it?
I did.
Immediately. No.
I wouldn't do it today. No, I mean, if I was asked had an opportunity to get in, I'd go, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
It was terrifying.
Yeah. It's like those crazy guys you see on social media that they band it. They're like, they secretly go into places and climb on top of things that there shouldn't be for the videos. No, thanks. In fact, the one guy I used to see a lot of videos. Haven't seen him in a while. Wonder if he slipped.
Oh, he hasn't posted anything in a while.
Yeah. Wonder if he fell. I don't know. So we started all this with the H.E.B. bandit, right? He's in jail.
He's been caught. I mean, he's facing like arson.
Yeah.
Damage to property, endangering lives.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, for some beer and wine.
Over a little beer and wine, right.
Yeah.
He'd have been better off just to try to steal the beer and wine and not create the commotion.
Right.
Advice to you young kids out there.
Yeah.
It's like a buddy, my buddy Brock Purslow used to always say, if you're doing one thing wrong, don't do two. You know?
Makes it worse.
That was his philosophy for life.
That was his philosophy. If you're doing one thing wrong, don't do two. That's for sure. Coming up, where's everybody coming from? Everyone that's moving to Austin, where are they coming from? It's not what everybody thinks. So all of you new Texans that are Californians, you guys get a little bit of a reprieve here.
Yeah.
We're going to tell everybody where they're really coming from. What?
Sounds like you might owe some people an apology, Sandy.
No, I don't.
I think you might.
I don't apologize unless I absolutely have to. More coming up.
Need extra cash in your life?
The $1,000 payday is back this morning at 9. 103.1, Austin's 80s station.
iHeartRadio app.
A lot of people moving to Austin, but they're not coming from where everyone says they're coming from. We're going to tell you where everybody is moving from when they land in Austin in just a second. Also, in the next 15, 20 minutes or so, another JB Insta got me, something that he bought on Instagram from an ad, right?
Yeah, and this one, I've purchased some really ridiculous things that don't work. This is something everyone will want. And if you don't have it, Sandy, you will want it badly. You might have one already.
All right, that's coming up about 15 minutes from now. Now let's talk about all the people that have moved to Austin in the last 10, 12 years. Everyone seems to think they're all coming from California. That is not true, according to the chart that JB has.
Yeah, of people migrating into Austin, 5% came from Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the highest by at all. 4% came from San Jose. But the highest inbound, I have outbound too, where are Austinites going? The highest inbound into Austin are people coming from Houston.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know that I've met anyone in recent years that came from Houston. They're always from out of state. The highest outbound of Austinites is to Dallas. There's a cool little graph here. Good job on this. Axios Austin. The second highest inbound to Austin is Dallas at 9%. And third is San Antonio, 5%.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's just the Texans moving around amongst the cities.
Yeah. Pretty
Right.
much.
Yeah. And outbound, they're going to Dallas is number 1. Houston is number 2. San Antonio's number 3. And then they just kind of clump together other south. These are small towns and whatnot.
Right.
It's kind of like, it's oddly similar of where we're coming and going. So once you get past the Texas cities of where Austinites are leaving and going to, it's right back to Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle. It's very similar of where they're coming in from to where Austinites are going. Maybe it's the same people going back.
It could be. Yeah.
Maybe they came here and had a Texas summer that lasted 9 months and they were like, I'm out.
I've read an article about that, about somebody who moved from California, I think during the pandemic. And they're like, literally the heat and the humidity is what drove us right back to California.
Mm-hmm. I get that. I mean, the weather's tough to beat there. I mean, in parts, depending on what part of California you're in, for sure.
Among other major cities, it's like Seattle in and out, New York,
really?
In and out. Yeah, I was surprised.
I am too.
By that one.
Because everyone thinks it's all Californians, and clearly, based on these stats, it's not.
No. I mean, LA and San Jose, but it's a small percentage. Those two cities are less than Houston combined.
I would make this recommendation. I've made this recommendation before. If you're moving here, if you're here from California, well, welcome to Austin. You're here. Don't shake your head, Tricia. But change your license plate as fast as you can.
Why? Just so people won't be mean to him?
No, I mean, there's a certain attitude that when I pass somebody on Mopac with a California plate that I'm just
might decide if you let him in or not.
Yeah, I might decide if I'm going to,
Yeah, that's funny. That is funny you say that because 8 years in a row, I did some work in Colorado in the summer. Up until a couple of years ago. And I wanted nothing more than Colorado plates when I got to that border.
I bet.
Big dumb truck, a Texan. I know I'd got the dirty looks or not let in or all these things you're talking about.
Because Colorado is flooded with Texans in this.
Yes.
It's like Austin in the mountains.
Yeah.
Right? The same people you saw. Wait a minute. I saw you in Austin. What are you doing here?
Yeah, definitely.
Getting the stink eye.
Speaking of Colorado, kind of a quick funny story. A buddy of mine is doing he just left yesterday to go to Colorado to Ouray, Colorado. Does that sound right?
Ouray.
And say again?
Ouray?
Ouray. Yeah. And he's doing he's climbing frozen waterfalls.
Oh, wow.
With like the axe and the...
Oh, geez.
And the spike boots, like the toe spikes?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's done it before, but the funny story is that last time he went, he was doing it and he stuck the thing into the ice, the hammer or whatever it's called. It was just in there so good. He's like, man, you could hang an elephant from here. And his buddy goes, well, by the looks of you, that's a good thing. Because he's a little
rude.
So we've been joking about it, and I had AI make a video of an elephant climbing a frozen waterfall and sent it to him. It's pretty amazing what you can do. But AI takes a while, man. It's like, okay, now do this. Now it takes several attempts.
And then the video, you'll think it's perfect, and then you'll look in the background, and a person has two heads.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that happens.
It does. So anyway, most just recap, JB. Most new Austinites are inbound from Dallas,
Houston, Dallas, and then San Antonio.
Right.
So you might be surprised, and that's where Austinites are going. They're going back to probably jobs, going back to those cities.
Yeah. Boy, one of the biggest flexes in Austin is how long you've been here. Because, I mean, you guys have it in spades, right?
Yeah.
And people always ask, how long have you lived here?
Yeah.
I moved here in 2024.
Not impressed.
You missed the good years.
Tricia, you were born here, though, right?
I was born in Houston and moved here when I was teeny tiny.
You were how old when you moved here?
5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And where was the first place you guys settled into? Like, where'd you live?
We lived over off of Bluebonnet Lane in South Lamar, right by Zilker Elementary School.
Oh, yeah.
In a little duplex back there. I think we might have lived with my grandparents until we found a place. They lived right above Lake Austin on Stratford Drive.
Just stayed there.
We should have stayed there, right? That was way better.
1031austin.com.
Well, that's it. Do us a solid and copy and paste the link to this episode and send it to a friend or two. Thanks for listening.